Welcome, amazing friends, and join us as we help you discover the simplicity of exponents. Look at these amazing questions we have. You can pause the video for a while. Is this something you can do? I tell you, these questions are very simple. If you've been following our tutorial, today is the third class. In our previous classes, we have talked about this concept of exponents and some of the rules. So ensure to go through it, okay? Now, to answer this question, just remember your rules. You are good to go. Now, one of the rules says when you have a to the power of m over a to the power of n, where the bases are the same, it means a to the power of m division will turn to subtraction. Okay, but when you look at this, do they look alike? Are their bases the same? No, but you can make them to be the same because each time you have a number like 9 and 27, I tell you they always share a common base because we know that 9 is 3 times 3, which will give you 3 to the power of 2. And what about 27? It is 3 times 3 times 3, which will give us 3 cubed. Did you see it now? So what it means is that to answer this question, we are going to begin with solution. So we are going to now have this 9, we can write it as 3 to the power of 2. Okay? Now, for the 9, we raise it to the power of 3x minus 1. Did you see it? Then all over, for 27, it is 3 to the power of 3. So raise it to the power of x. So what do you think you should do here? Just very simple. Remember another rule which says a to the power of m. So let's block this. So we have a to the power of m to the power of n is a to the power of mn. You multiply your powers. Did you see that? So here, you're going to multiply the power. And remember, this power are 2 terms here. So when you are multiplying, what do? We're going to have 3. So these 2, we have to multiply the 2 terms in the bracket. Please take notes. Don't multiply one and leave the other. No, because that means 2 into 3x minus 1. Did you see what it looks like? So you are supposed to use 2 to multiply the both. That's what we are saying. Okay? All over. Then for here, you multiply this. It's just one term, so you don't have problem. You multiply it to be 3x. So if you simplify this, you have 3 to the power of 2 multiplies this will give you 6x, and 2 multiplies this will give you negative 2. Okay? Then divided by 3 to the power of 3x. Now, what do you do again? Remember to apply this rule now because the bases are now the same. So in that case, you are going to now have 3 to the power of 6x minus 2. Then this division turns to subtraction. You now have negative 3x. Did you see it now? So we are done answering. In that case, you are going to have 3 to the power of 6. Which one do you call it? Like them. 6x minus 3x is going to give us 3x. So we have 3x minus 2. And this becomes your answer. Now, let's quickly take care of question number 2. Now, for question number 2, how do you think we can answer this question? When you look at this, you notice that the sign in between these two terms is addition. So, should we go straight to make use of our normal indices rules, or what do you think? Now, let me show you what you will do, okay? So, what you do here is just have your solution. So what you do is, remember, if you have a plus b over c, it is the same as saying a over c plus b over c. The both are sharing the same denominator, okay? So just do it there. We're going to have, so this is 625 raised to power 3x over 4 minus 1. All over this, we have 5 to the power of 3x minus 2, then plus 125 to the power of x minus 1 divided by this. Now, at this point, what do? Just remember, just very simple. Remember that 625 is the same thing as 625 is 5 multiplied 4 times. I hope you know, which is 5 to the power of 4. So in that case, you are going to have this as, for this, it will be 5 to the power of 4, then raised to the power of 3x over 4 minus 1. Did you see it? All over this is still 5 to the power of 3x minus 2 plus 125, as you know, is 5 times 5 times 5, which is 5 to the power of 3. So we can rewrite this to be 5 to the power of 3 into x minus 1. Did you see it? All over 5 to the power of 3x minus 2. Now, at this point, what do you think we should do? You can think. Please work it out with me, okay? What do you think we should do? Now, what we need to do here is we are going to use this 4 to expand, multiply this bracket, the values in the bracket. Now, use 4 to multiply this. And when you have 4 is multiplying 3x over 4. You see what you have. So this is giving you 5 to the power of, for this, for multiplying this, we have 3x. Did you see it? Then use this 4 to multiply negative 1. It gives you negative 4. I hope you see what we're doing. Okay, so let's adjust this. So we have 5 to the power of 3x minus 4. Did you see that? All over. We still have at the denominator 5 to the power of 3x minus 2 plus, for this, use this to multiply. So we have 5 to the power of 3x minus 3 all over. We have 5 to the power of 3x minus 2. Interesting. So what do you do at this point? So simplifying. Also remember, we've already made mention of this rule. So when the bases are the same, you subtract, okay? So here we're going to apply it to now have, this is 5 to the power of 3x minus 4. Now let me show you something. You will notice that what we have here is two terms. We have two terms, 3x and negative 2. So remember this division sign will turn to subtraction. So the trick is, this one that is positive will now be negative. Please note it. The one that is negative, when it's coming up, it will be positive. I hope it's cleared. This one that is positive, as it's going up, it will be what? Negative 3x. That's just the trick. Then the one that is negative will now turn to positive 2. That's just simple. I hope it's cleared. So that's just what you should master. Then plus, for this, you are going to have 5 to the power of 3x minus 3. Okay, let's still apply it here. What do you have? Division sign, this one that is positive will turn to negative 3x. Then this one that is negative will now turn to positive 2. Just negate the sign. As you introduce this division rule, if there are two terms at the denominator, for you to apply this, just negate it. The one that is positive, turn it to negative. The one that is negative, turn it to positive. That is just the secret. So let's continue. We are going to now have 5. You collect like terms. 3x minus 3x is 0. So we have negative 4 plus 2 will give us negative 2 plus 3x minus 3x is gone. So we have negative 3 plus 2 will give us negative 1. So we have 5 to the power of negative 1. Did you see it? So just simplify this. Remember we said that when you have a raised to power negative n, it is so this will turn to 1 over, okay, according to the rules we've already talked about. So here this will now be 1 over 5 raised to power of 2 plus 1 over 5 raised to power 1. And 5 raised to power 1, like you know, is 1. So we are going to now have 1 over 5 raised to power 2 is 5 multiplied 2 times to give us 25. Then this will be 5, okay? Now simplify this. Let me just show you a trick to simplify this fraction, because it has led us to fraction. Just use this, because we are adding these two fractions. Use this denominator to multiply this numerator. It gives you 5. Use this one to multiply this. It gives you 25, okay? You add the numerator. Then multiply the denominator. If you multiply this, it will give you 125. So if you simplify this, 5 plus 25 is going to give us 30. So we can conclude it here to now have. So this is going to give us. So we have, here we are going to now have 5 plus that is 30 over 125. And you know that 5 can go here to give us 6, and 5 here is 2. So 5 here is 5. So we have 6 over 25 as our answer. And I hope you learned a lot. Let's know how helpful this is. Remember, helping us to share this will help more people who have this as challenge to learn more tips as we have just displayed. Give this tutorial a thumbs up and subscribe for the more tips you can get. See you in our next class, and bye bye.